Welcome to the Backlog Burrow, where I dig through my unplayed, or much loved but sadly neglected, games for general entertainment and in the name of clearing out my unplayed games collection. I'm CB, and the weekend did not come soon enough, and will not be long enough. Still, I will enjoy it while it's here. Before tonight's demo dive, hopefully not instead of tonight's demo dive this time, I set up OBS to allow transition and a break and everything. Anyway, for a couple of hours-ish, we will have Dungeons of Hinterberg. I'm gonna have to see what else Microbird Games did or has in the works. Though, honestly, their mention of dungeons near Venice in one of the social bits indicates they could make a series out of this, and I'd be all for it. Anyway, I want to at least find Dog. Yes, I named the dog Dog. I am not just a trash goblin, I am a gremlin, and they would not have given me that option if they didn't want me to use it. And the dungeon he can help me find. I understand mushrooms are involved. That should be interesting. The whole place looks like, you're on mushrooms anyway, so. Eh. Anyway, let's go. Sooner I get started, the more dungeons and socializing I can get in before psychological horror extravaganza. Sitting comfortably? Good. Then we'll begin. Oh, that looks interesting. That looks like a big boss battle waiting to happen. It occurs to me that some of these would be great ways to, you could design some great D&D dungeons with some of the ideas through here. Just saying. Ooh, and my bunch is underground at the moment. Psst. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Let's say I'm a concerned citizen. Wasn't sure which tone to pick. A lot of Slayers go for overly dramatic, so I figured it'd work. Smart, huh? Here, let's get a boat. Wait, what? Where am I going? Excuse me? Hello? Look, is this going anywhere? Keep rowing. What the fuck? That. You see that? That doesn't look good. Gee, it sure doesn't. This pipe was part of the old paper mill that stank up the village until the 80s. It's been gathering rust ever since. Now it's piping magic goo, and all that goo, that's gotta be an environmental hazard. This village isn't exactly big on sustainability, if you haven't noticed. I'm planning to blow this whole thing wide open. Just needs a thorough investigation before I do. Whoever's doing this, it happens every morning. The goo dissolves in the water, so by the time everyone is up and about, nobody notices a thing. You know, you should really take the school bus sometime. Why the school bus? Number 11 from the train station. Get out at Hinterberg West. Take a look around. And here, take this key with you. You'll find something of interest to a Slayer like yourself. All manner of quests. I'm looking for Mushroom Dog. And yes, of course, everything gives me ideas one way or another. That's the beauty of the world. Even if it's horrible, I can mine it for ideas. Excuse me? Hay fever season, dear gods. Okay. I need to find Pupper. Well, I see Pupper on map. Quite possibly not. Hello? I've been trying to get a better look at this castle from up here, but it's not really working. Mum says we'll just have to wait until the authorities provide some way to get over there safely. Hello, gentlemen. Monster parts. Yes, yes, I know. I am hoping... we're getting there. I just need to find Pupper. I think there's going to be a lot of wandering until I find Pupper. Climbing park. We shall see. Oh, and then there's you guys. Okay, you guys done? Good, great, wonderful. I've spoken to you. Still need to look for whoever lets you unlock the damn chests. I've already been there. Oh, shit! I forgot about those. Okay, maybe not get quite so distracted. No sign of Pupper, just dungeon. Okay. Come back here. Thank you very much. And it says climbing park, but let's see, where's me? Yeah, that's the ancient tree, locked chest. So head back there and see what else we can find. I've gone this way. Okay, you bunch of yahoos. Okay, you guys done? Good. Weird yellow-hatted little fucks. Okay, so there's big, dangerous kobolds up by the windmill, so that's probably not where I need to go. That! Oh, wait, spider. Stupid jump scary spiders. Okay. Okay, that's relaxation zone. I don't want there. Cow. I hear cows. Ah, Mushroom Isles feels like... No way to get up there right now, huh? Apparently not, but... Ah, Pupper! Hey, dog! Not so shy anymore, are we? Ruff. Ruff. Okay. That happened. I'm gonna pick up a few things before I go. Nothing wrong with a little extra cash. Otherworldly heat. Am I ready? Should be just about right. Great. On we go. Okay. Here's where we start to ask questions like, will this carry me over the poison water? Ah, no, get up, up. Shit. Ah, okay, great. Why do they rotate? Oh, good. Okay, great. Great question. How does one get over there? Wonder if you can cling to the ladder. Nope, apparently not. Tried. That's a timing issue, okay? Ah, crap. Big question, do I need loot that badly? Answer, probably not. Probably something really good up there if I can manage it, but apparently not so much. What on earth is this? what that was or why I had to blow it, but I did it. I did the thing. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be more timing-oriented bullshit. Great. That was supposed to be for practice. Crap, 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 crap. Ah! No, it's not poison. Okay, never mind. Thank Christ. I'll figure it out at some point, probably. Whee! For the way station in a bit. Climb tower. Clunk, 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 clunk. Oh, okay. That must be next phase of Dear Lord. That all looks particularly interesting, but let's see what we have on this end first. This one's been surprisingly short on, like, monsters. Okay, that's where I came in from. Oh, there's a lot of mushroom to climb. Still not heading in that direction yet. This is really more of an exploration dungeon. Okay. Oh, Lord. Up. Ah, hey! Okay. That's frustrating. Why aren't you letting me get up at the... That's gonna be frustrating as all hell. Okay, try this again. Should be letting me jump in a direction, and it's not. And it's not letting me get up from here. And there's... fucking hell. Okay, so how am I supposed to get up there if I can't... It's not dying of splort. I'm gonna try this end first because it looks like they all come back to the center. It is, but... Oh yeah, Smeagol, it turns out they're dumping the magic goo in the lake. In the mornings. Oh, for pity's sake! It's trying to... I think it's trying to teach me how to grapple as well as... But this is just frustrating. Okay, is that of, like, any help at all? That is the question. Oh, good grief. Oh, no. This is not gonna be fun. Okay. Oh, good grief. No, the thing is, I think the goo is actually from... Because the monsters are made of the goo. I think that's... The remains of the monsters are... I think it's that the remains of the monsters are getting dumped. But I guess we're gonna see the truth of that when we go to that spot Thea told us about. Oh! That's what happens. Blowing the horn. Changes the water. So you're not supposed to be able to get up there. I think I'm better with the ones I've got. See, there we go. Look at that. That's why we can't do it. It couldn't be done. Oh, okay, that one's still poisoned, however. Which means I need to go to another spot. That's where I came in from. I should probably at least actually save it a waystone at some point in this game. Oh, for pity's sake. That's a lot of freaking monsters. This guy again. Shit. Oops. Okay. Come back here with my monster bits, you little... Here we go. There we go! We have unpoisoned the water. Which seems to be the entire point of this entire dungeon. These are still better than they would be even if they resonated with me. There we go. I couldn't resist throwing me one last. Did I just knock him off the damn ledge? hate those poisonous little fucks. I wish you could kind of destroy them in combat. That would be great, but I've tried to target them in combat and they don't do anything, so I just try to stay as far away from them as possible. Tatzelworm's lair. That looks like a thing. I have no idea how... I mean, keep in mind, can't play Destiny. Wish I could. Can't do it. Right, things I need to do. Talk to you. Magical elements, I do, but I don't have enough to actually grow anything yet. Getting there, though. Okay, so... Map. Anything new? Anything interesting? Nope. I've still got the best sword I can get. Awesome, great. I don't know, the yellow hats I think are pretty common. Insofar as that kind of thing goes. Could be right, but just stopping by to say hello. And sell trash. Because, you know, why not? Let's see. Who do I actually want to meet at the moment? Let's see. Log. Who have I met? Stamp book. People. Albert. Level 2 perk on dog is higher value loot. Good to know. Met Danny. Dodge stamina increase. Better price when selling. Dodge stamina increase. Photo mode. Thea. I'll wait to see her after I visited that. So let's talk to Jay. I think that's her over there. Is that her over there? Yes, it is. The young woman wields an axe like I've never seen before. There's something contagious about watching someone who's so in the zone. All focus and concentration, every move is perfect. I could watch all evening. It would probably increase my relaxation as well. She's mesmerizing, right? Totally. Totally. That's Jay. She's a superstar in East Asia. pro-level monster slayer, and I think she was like a dance music star as well. How does anyone ever get so good at this? Single scoop of vanilla, please, and those chocolate sprinkles on top, make those a double. Here you go. This one's on the house. Nope, it's not. There, you keep the change. You're amazing. What's your technique called? It's called Jay's Dance Floor. Cheesy, I know, but that's what it's called. This is Marina. I'm Louisa. Jay and Charmed. But break is over, ladies. Catch you later. Hang on, just one thing. Would you mind doing a few more of those spiral splitter moves from earlier? Only if that's okay, though. Look, I'm here to train, right? You can watch, but I'm not a jukebox. Cheers. Depends on the axe. I mean, they don't necessarily have to be that heavy. And, I mean, remember the throwing axes thing back at MCM Comic Con? Those were not that heavy. I mean, they were to me because fibromyalgia-ish. But if I could still yeet them to the level that I was, it's not about the weight of the weapon. It's about how sharp it is, where you're aiming it, and how hard you're swinging it. I mean, that's a one-handed axe. It was designed to be wielded one-handed. You're thinking of a great axe, like Hazel's big two-hander. But there's lots of different kinds of axes, and they're not all as weighty as all that. I mean, particularly if you've been training with using it for years, it becomes an extension of you. It's the same thing as with, say, armor. I mean, there's a reason that you get a penalty to stealth when you're wearing plate armor, but not to dexterity so much. I mean, you can't get dexterous beyond a certain point or add that to your AC, but you're not losing a lot of mobility because it's been designed for you. So it moves with you. I mean, okay, there's still probably some things you can't do, but those are probably slightly ridiculous moves. Anyway, half the reason I know this is because I have a lot of people on my Tumblr who rant about that. And then there's Dave the Arrow Bard. He goes by Blumenek, and he starts out there with trick archery, then blended trick archery with pole dancing, and is now running around with other people who are interested in the more medieval weaponry bits and pieces, figuring out, if the Hollywood tricks would work, what kinds of weapons and armor are the best, etc., etc., and it's a whole big thing that they're raising money to do, and even if not, they show up on TikTok with some pretty impressive shit. Yeah, I follow him on TikTok and Tumblr, but I mostly see him on Tumblr because I am a little trash goblin and I live there. No, she's kind of right. I get her point. She's not here for our entertainment. What was I thinking? She's a pro. Imagine being constantly badgered by fans like that. She could have been nicer about it, though. Hold on. Isn't that the spiral splitter? It's glorious. Look at her spin. She keeps doing it. Whoa. Shh, she can totally hear us. This is so exciting. Yeah, you can actually see how that one was designed to be a light one-handed axe because it's sort of more of a hook of metal with one sharp edge rather than being metal all the way through the way you see most hand axes. That's been designed for her to wield dexterously, like weight of a dagger, but cutting area of an axe. So good on her. Okay. Time. Oh, we're still doing okay. Hinterberg West. See what Thea has for us. I'm thinking maybe I'll take it easy today. Might just stay in Hinterberg and crack open a good book. Not me. I can't wait to get back out there. That's really impressive, you know, how quickly you've adjusted to all this. Yeah, I rarely think about life back home anymore. That's Hinterberg for you. If you don't look too closely, you might think most people are just here for a big party. But I think on some level, everybody here understands just how big of a deal magic is. I mean, I don't think the mayor does. Or, you know, Captain Corporate, but I think I'll head out for the dungeons after all. We're here. We should make the most of it. I do want to go to Hinterwald West. Hello, Goo Pipe Mystery. Around the area. Okay. Hello, monstrosities. Go the fuck away! Jesus Christ, it drops traps! Okay, well, it says keep out. So when has that ever stopped? Maybe Thea's key fits in here. Alright, let's see what this is all about. Otherworldly heat. Enter the dungeon. Oh, for fuck's sake. The first thing I'm gonna do lots of tampering, viewership tampering. Verify, block. Oh, there's always at least one on a stream, particularly if it's a longer stream. Yeah, like I say, usually at least one every stream. It's bots. They have all the time in the world, basically. What? Oh, okay. Nope. Actually, no, probably not. Yeah, that's better. Oh. Much better. Okay. Here we go. Oh, okay. This is all manner of interesting. Okay. Okay. Game's a little off there. Which direction do I want to go in? The very first thing I want to do is get that out of the way. Okay, so that's the way out of the dungeon. So, probably want to go that way. Or I could aim entirely wrong and go in the opposite direction than what I wanted to go. Wee bonk. Okay, no. Oh. Okay, never mind, I was already back here. Okay. Okay, done with your poison bullshit? Being done with your poison bullshit would be fantastic, thank you! Okay, where am I going? Where the hell am I going? That direction, probably. Okay. Nope. I need to be on the other side, I think. Hello. We are... on the hunt for strange goings-on, because there are a lot of strange goings-on. That's how we get around that. Okay, good. Now that I know... I can go looking at the other stuff. I need to wheel it up for that. Oh well, never mind. What's up there anyway? Some kind of tent, which, yeah, means I do need to get down there. Okay. Needs wheel up. Oh. But now it's getting around that. That's the problem. Okay. So how are we doing that exactly? Okay. That's how we're doing that. Awesome sauce. Nope, it was still just more rocks. But there's a treasure chest up there, so... Ah! Oh. Okay, so... what I missed there... never mind. Still gonna give it a go. I think I have to be very sure to follow that path. Okay. Yep, coin toxic archipelago. That's a thing. A little better, a little easier, I think. Yes, now we're around that way. Okay. What are those flags are for? There's no way of getting to them, so... other way. Oh, I get it, I think. That's what those are for. Except that one doesn't... Okay, so... That's weird. So that moves the green one. One up there must move the red one. I need to find it. Okay, yeah, see, there we go. Oh. So I can't move that one until or unless I've upped the water tank. Good grief. Okay. Now what's that done? Actually, no, that wasn't a whole lot of help. Now, where's the yellow flag? From here? Okay, red flag, green flag. Yellow flag. I am on the hunt for the yellow flag. Ah, no, now we're right back where we started. Not where I wanted to be. But I suppose I get a halfway decent look at things from up here. Not well enough to know where the hell the yellow flag is! This might be back through there. I'm gonna you were in that general direction. Ah, no, it won't actually get us much of anywhere. And still not enough height to know where the hell. What am I doing? I need to be on this stupid thing. Decent view. Still see no yellow flag. Well, I'm at something of a loss. So I'll go back there and see what I find. Matter of getting there. So it looks like what I mostly have to do is move the yellow and red flags out of the way so that I can get so I can clear the path for the green one, but I still don't see the yellow flag anywhere. In the wrong directions. Ah, there it is. It was hiding. Okay, so no further out that way. Ah. Oh. Okay, need to be up. Okay, there we go. And I can see what's happening from here. Great. That should do it. No, wrong way. All right, gotcha. Okay. Okay, shinies. Armor shinies that I probably don't need, but still. Actually, let's have a quick look at that and see if, gear. Pads. Oh no, mine are far better. I think they're just convenient ways to color code. Complete the secret dungeon. I have now done this thing. I have not learned much of anything. Yet, anyway. Let's see what happens when I get out of the dungeon. Hi! Well, you certainly made my day a lot less pleasant. Care to explain yourself? Guess I got lost. I found this dungeon by accident. And you accidentally wandered past all the signs we put up for your protection. You're a guest here. Do you understand what that means? It means my job is to keep you safe. Make sure you have a magical time. And that you don't go bumbling off the trails that we've set up for your enjoyment. You do not see the signs that say stay out. You got any feedback on those? Not clear enough? I don't see the big deal. I've been to dungeons that were far more dangerous. What do you know about magic and its dangers? You're a tourist. Some of them are just so obstinate, you know? I could have you arrested for this. Trespassing, breaking and entering. But see, I'm not the type who does that. You've had your fun. How about we just leave it at that? Pack your bags and go home. We'll foot your bill. Everybody wins. Not a chance. Your brochure clearly states that guests can enter every dungeon. You have zero legal ground to detain me. Yeah, don't fuck with the lawyer lady. There, I thought my law degree was for nothing. You give it a try, and I'll drag you through the courts. I'll make sure it's televised. Fine, have it your way. One of these days, I swear, I'll be all out of olive branches. While we're talking, how about the overgrown cave dungeon? Something strange is going on there. You want to comment on that? No, I don't. Who exactly do you think you are? I'm the mayor of this village. I was taking time out of my day to talk you into reason. We are very much done here. Okay. You told her what? I made it clear that I'm not going home. Why would I? She threatened legal action about a dungeon she hid away. You made a pretty powerful enemy there. You better be careful. But I have to admit, I admire your guts, love. Wonder where the timid young lawyer went, the one I met just a couple weeks ago. I finally found something I like doing. No idea what's going to come after this. For now, I'm just going to enjoy it. After this, you'll go pro. I'd bet money on it. Alex is right. I have gotten better at this, little by little. It's hard to pinpoint the threshold, but I am getting good at slaying, and I made friends along the way. Huh. You heading out into the village tonight? It's what slayers do. Sure is. Talk soon, Louisa. Yes, I know. Keep this on the download, blah de blah. I still don't have enough of that for. Actually, let's see. As I understand, I got extra charm slots. Actually, no, wait. Nope. Remove. Yes. Here we go. Righty. I have sellable things. Actually, not yet. Let me just double check. Yeah, no. Mine is still better. Anything new? No, not particularly. Armor. Anything better on my armor? Nope. 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 I'm good. So that's the thing. I went through the shut dungeon and, like, I didn't get any of the... I still have no idea what that has to do with the pipe full of goo. Okay, who's where tonight? There's Danny, Albert, Gertrude, Henning. Where's Thea? She must be around someplace. Apparently she is not someplace. That's interesting. Oh, no, there she is. She's over by the cinema. Of course, then there's Renault, and I'm not entirely sure I want to be... Okay, first, let's go to the apothecary. Just double checking my potions. Let's see, medium, small, promotional. Given monies, I can probably... Yeah. That's better. Okay. I'll always get some extras. Now head over to the shopping street. Flowers and gifts. I wonder what. Bag of nuts, cress seeds, sunflowers, organic potato chips. And I'm sure these are all presents for somebody, but I'm not entirely sure who. Oh, hey, I have enough coins and shinies for... I'm not going as Santa Claus. I could be a horrible monster. Some might say I am a horrible monster, but, you know, I'm not going to dress like one. That gives the game away. I don't want anything that changes the color of the hair. That's just frustrating. Yeah, why not? Ha! There we go. Now, we are heading in the general direction of... Okay, yes, I'm going in the right direction. B4. Miss. C3. Oh god, they're playing Battleship. Miss, wait, hit. B4. David, you just said that. Psst. Slayer, not a word to David about our secret, remember? You don't know me. Hi. You two playing a board game with spellcasting? You know how there's no cell reception in Hinterberg, right? What, with the magic interference? David can't play his online games, okay? Growing up in a place like this must be something else. Hearing more of Thea and David's stories would increase my familiarity with Hinterberg. Yeah. Mind if I sit and watch? Sure. Do you always just poke your nose into other people's business like that? I just thought it's really cool that you're using magic to play your game. Look, if you mind, I'll go away. Nah, it's cool. It's not like we get any privacy anyway. And David keeps trying to sink his own ships for fun. So, you're the kind of weirdo who thinks their vacation will be more authentic if they hang out with the locals? Is that it? Jesus Christ, lady! You approached me! Busted. Excuse me, no? Yeah, I thought so. Don't sweat it, you're not even the first this week. You, got any questions or something? It's been, like, 3 years since all the tourists arrived, right? What's it been like since then? You want to take a wild guess? Excuse me. Closest public bathroom is over on Dorfgasse. Right on. We had tourists here before magic as well. Hiking and skiing mostly. Right, except now it's 10 times more. And they all think we're on tour guide duty. Like, go and do your dungeon thing, but this is a place where people live. Yeah, you see? This is the kind of point I make. London, as a city, is on, like, in the top 2 or 3 of most internationally visited cities. I think the most are, like, Hong Kong and Bangkok, I think, is up there. But point is that it's difficult living someplace where people think it's an exhibit at Epcot Center and that the people there are just there for authenticity or their amusement, and they don't realize that no, you with your big group and your map blocking the tube station doorway are getting in the way of people who actually need to get to work. And don't give me dirty looks if I've accidentally passed through your photo opportunity. It's not my fault that I have to walk across a national landmark to get where I'm going. People are a problem, and it's like any accountability they may have had about their actions goes out the window when they're on holiday because they decide they don't have to care about anything but their own enjoyment. No, fuck that. People live where you're going. Yeah, try it. Try actually living in London sometime. You were a good tourist, Smeagol. You were a good tourist. You could, see the things that were worth seeing, but not get in the way of the locals. Try crossing Tower Bridge sometime. That's all I will say. Anyway, yes. You ever go slaying yourselves? Ugh, no thank you. I like taking hikes sometimes, though. Watch the monsters, Plus, casting spells is kind of sweet. Whatever. Anything else? What's living with magic like? I mean, what's it like being a teenager without a cell phone because there's no reception anymore? It couldn't be more exciting. Kid? In growing segments of the world, you wouldn't be allowed to have a cell phone anyway. Or at least not allowed to use social media. But of course, this came out before the let's wrap every child under the age of 16 in fucking marshmallow fluff. I'm gonna stop ranting now, I promise. Yeah, that part sucks. That's all I got. Thanks, YouTube. So, did we enlighten your Hinterberg experience? Make it more magical? Yeah, a little. I couldn't help but wonder what living here is like. Sorry if I intruded. That's alright. If you want to pay us back, you can just stay and referee our game. I think Thea's cheating. It's been a long day. Relationships to level 3 with Alex. Always nice. I need more amusement. Brain toxic archipelago. Checking my times. Depending on the dungeon, I may have time for one more dungeon before the demo dive. You've been beaming from ear to ear all morning. Any reason you're in such a good mood? Heh. Just thinking about how lucky we are that we get to be here. Around magic, I mean. Casting spells, exploring dungeons. It just never gets old to me. To tell you the truth, my normal life doesn't always feel that special or exciting. I really, really needed this. And I'm glad I came here. So, where are you headed today? Let's see. Currently unreachable. Reachable. Tatzelverm's lair. Okay, we've done this. Thank you very much. I'm aware. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize quite how many bits of monster fur I had. Oh, I'm definitely getting there. Huh. Of course, theoretically, I could hang out with Jay and Marina for the day. I haven't done enough social. What the hell? Sure you don't want to see a doctor about this? That is one really, really big blue bruise. Nothing your first aid kit couldn't fix. Appreciate it, but the hip has seen worse. Well, if you say so. That summit's on my schedule for today, so I'm going up. Simple as that. Jay isn't going to back out of her training session. Might be a good idea to tag along, though. This could take all afternoon, but she could use a spotter. And I could learn something from watching her. Spending the afternoon with Jay would probably increase my renown. Yeah, why not? I'm heading up to the summit, too. Mind if I join? Yeah, sure. Happy for the company, but I move at my own speed. Clear? Let's go. You're so lucky. She is adorable. I've seen you around. Seen you fight, too. Up here on the mountain just the other day. You're good, you know. Thanks. Means a lot from someone with your talent. Talent? Can I give you some advice? Scratch that word from your vocab. Talent is a word people use to make an excuse, to avoid trying something that's hard. This is work, nothing more. I've got no edge over you. I've put in the hours, that's all. So, that injured hip of yours, what about it? Marina made it sound pretty bad, but you don't seem to feel it at all. I know my limits. I'll be alright. Look, I like you, but I'm not looking for advice if that's where you're headed. Let's move. I mean, no, I was just seeing if you were okay. Do you ever let yourself catch a break? At all? I don't believe in hobbies. We're lucky enough if we get to choose who we are, so this is me. So how did you start slaying? I put out an album. The record company sent me to Venice to shoot the cover in front of a dungeon portal. I went inside, just for a peek. That peek changed what I wanted to do with my life. I don't think I've met a lot of people who are so driven. Yeah, there's some outside forces who were rather I weren't. Let's leave it at that. I like her. Oh, look at that. We made it. This was good. I'll catch you later, cool? Yeah, good run. See you later, Jay. I'm in no shape to continue anyway. Keeping up with Jay is exhausting. It's inspiring just being around her, though. Watching her move. I've learned a lot today. Ha! Let's do this again sometime. Cheers, Louisa. Hey. I'm on my way to the Grand Hotel bar. Gonna spend another evening talking to people in expensive sneakers. Maybe stop by if you have some time. I mean, yeah, cool. I don't have anything to buy or sell, so... Okay, hotel bar? I have no idea where that is. That's the campfire. House Teresa. No. Fancy hotel. So it's probably in the tourist area. Probably. Or main square. Hit the main square and see what's up. Yes, I do want to travel to the main square. I still don't know what that place is. Restaurant, apparently. Okay, that's restaurant, but definitely not where Jay is, I don't think. Okay, Arthur. Boat rental. Maybe later. Danny. That is still the ugliest goddamn thing. I'll talk to a large individual and see what he has to say. Valley Dorfer, good evening. Ah. Okay, so no, definitely not here. And now I am officially lost. It's a tiny village and I'm still lost in it. Oh. What's this? Okay. No, I'm not talking to you. So apparently not... Well, no, that's apparently the Grand Hotel, so... I mean, I'd love to, but it looks like the place isn't unlocked for me properly. Does that mean I have to talk to this jackass? I don't want to talk to this jackass. If it's the only way to unlock the fucking bar. The Slayer, right? Lawyer by training, but the slaying's going okay. It sounds tacky, but you Slayers are kind of my heroes. This place made leaps and bounds over the past couple of years, and we have you to thank for it. Total game changer. Not missing the days when Hinterberg was just quiet and beautiful. Don't get me wrong, this was a good place before the dungeons arrived. Big on community, good food. But the air was just a tiny tad stale, and boy did you all slam the windows wide open. Buy a drink? I'm kind of in a mood to celebrate. I don't want to have to talk to that jackass. At least now I know where the damn hotel is. Let's hang out with Marina. Oh, it's you again. How was adventuring today? It's been one strange vacation, but I'm enjoying the slaying parts. You should. From everything I hear, you're so good at this. How about some ice cream? It's been a slow evening, to be honest. I bet the company would be really nice. You're really killing it, you know that? I've been here for weeks and I've only finished 2 dungeons. What's your secret? I'm not working 2 jobs while I'm here, for starters. It's not so bad. I have Sundays off, and I can usually get a couple of monsters in on my lunch breaks. And the people here are so interesting. Everybody's doing something extraordinary just by coming here. Beats waiting tables back home for sure. Welcome to Nice Ice Cream. How may I? 1 scoop of cherry, 1 black licorice. There you go. Enjoy your sleigh. Did you see that? See what? That was Renaud Dupont. His broadsword can split a perk right in half. Isn't that amazing? He's staying at the Grand Hotel. Boy, would I love to see rooms in that place. Probably overpriced and smelling of heavy carpets. Well, that's where all the top adventurers stay. That alone is worth a premium. I should start closing up Mir. My landlord asked me to help with something over at the inn. So, a 3rd job then? More of a personal favor. And thanks for hanging out tonight. It does get a little lonely sometimes. Marina's energy seems limitless. Just talking to her makes me feel like my endurance is growing. Ah! More dodge stamina. You were asking, Marion, how you can upgrade your stamina? Well, that would be it. Been a long day. Right. I think I can, if I start Demo Dive a bit late, I can squeeze in 1 more dungeon. And see if that extra dodge stamina pays off. Beautiful day for a hike, isn't it? Some partygoers leaving Krampus Bar were making a real ruckus again during the night. I think I'll have to have a few words with the owner. So have you made any plans for today? Yeah, I mean, it does make doing the social stuff pay off, which is nice. I also like that you can fast forward past that. Okey smokes. Now, where are we headed? That's how you get down from the summit. Okay, good to know. Pupper! Dog! Hey, boy! Oof. Oof. Thanks! Yeah, Pupper gave me a treasure chest. That's a very good boy. What is in this vicinity? Not the dungeon I am after, that's for sure. That's the skill shrine and Probably up the other way. See any clues from here? Okay, minecart workshop. Mountain Lake, jelly tunnels complete, mountain pine labyrinth. Must be something up there. Yep, that's the way. All right, here we go. Yep, that's definitely extra dodge numbers, all right. And yes, dog is the bestest boy. And he would have had a better name if I wasn't such a troll, I know. But he is dog. He is the platonic ideal of dog. The bestest boy. The climbing has such Horizon vibes. Now that's a view. I'm not going to interact with it because I actually want to get a dungeon done. But good grief, look at that. Okay. What's up there? Lift back down if you want to use it. That's what's up there. Onward we go. Yeah, I mean, between the climbing bits and ziplining with your weapon. Well, it's nice that people have looked at a whole bunch of video games, taken the best bits of them, and still come up with something unique out of it. What the fuck was that? I have no idea. I'm not entirely sure I want to find out. Although, I think I have a feeling I know, now that I'm thinking about it. They were talking about the Tatzelworm? Better sword? No, most definitely not better sword. That would be the tonsil worm, then. Nothing interesting down there. Oh. When they give you that many health bits, be afraid. Be incredibly fucking afraid. Oh! This is the thing I looked at. I got an image of this exact dungeon layout in my first between screen. And I had just been saying, wow, this looks like a great place to have a boss fight. Yeah, well, now I'm about to find out. Great. How am I supposed to hurt him? Maybe I just have to avoid him for a while. There really is just no way to hurt this guy. Okay, we're back to this. When do I get to hit this fucking thing? Apparently not. Ugh, keep doing that wrong. You gonna let me hit this thing sometime today? Christ on a bike, when does this end? That's how you do it! Crap. Sorry guys, I was not paying attention because I was hyper-focused on not dying. But I figured it out, thank you! Attack code was Burrow. That'd be an interesting one. And I actually timed that remarkably well, because we are just about hitting the demo dive time. I'll do all the social stuff next time, provided I remember exactly all the shopping bits and pieces that I meant to do. So there are bits and pieces. But yeah, okay. That's dungeon mechanics. I mean, to be fair, while the advice is helpful, keep in mind that while I'm fighting a boss, I'm probably not going to see it. While, yeah, again, I really do appreciate it. It's just not going to help me, because the last thing I'm going to be able to do is glance over at the chat while I'm trying to keep from being hit by giant rocks. So if I don't do what you think I should be doing, sorry. It's going to keep happening, is all that I will say. Yeah, so as per usual, review of the game will be going up on Ko-fi. It's the review is kind of ongoing as the plot thickens, but yeah, never a paywall for that kind of thing. I do it for the love of the games. Do love the company. Thank you for the raids. Always a lot of fun to have. The VOD will be going up on YouTube. And all of my stuff lives there: demo dive, backlog burrow, all that kind of thing. So, yeah, check it out, see if there's anything that is of interest. I played a lot of rather varied demos over the past year or so. Um, really quick bio break. I do not believe that we are still calling it that after 25 years, by the way. And then I'll be back with the demo dive and Centum, a dark fantasy point and click adventure game by Hack the Publisher, which apparently involves some psychological horror and an unreliable narrator. So, of course, Serenity Forge gave it a home. I anticipate a lot of screaming WTF at the screen, so that's generally entertaining anyway. So I hope to see you there. Like I say, I will be back briefly, but I will kick off game number 2 first, I think.